set the mood, man. All right. Some of these windows I don't need. Okay, I think we're getting a little bit interesting there. Anyway, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. This is Arts of the Round Table. My name is Mello, and I gotta get this piece finished by the end of the day. So I'm gonna do 2 sessions of this thing. Hopefully, I know I'm gonna need both sessions to finish this. So let's just get to it. Let's run down real quick. Ooh, as we get all, I love these stations. But anyway, let's talk about what needs to get did here. After the paint has dried overnight, I feel like I might be doing a little too much of the Glenn Fabry effect. That because I don't know how he did it, I'm emulating it, and it's not coming out the way I want. But that's okay. I am going to just tweak some of these because I don't like the way that his arm came out. Something like that, I think. Forearm. It's hard to see with the pencils, but I think I overdrew. I overpainted my lines. And this is artboard, so I don't have a scan of this. I probably should have scanned it. And I took a picture, but it's on my phone, and I'm not going to be digging through my phone to try to keep my reference. So there's enough here to me to follow. That leg is fine. So I'm going to be... I didn't like what he was sitting on, so I kind of flattened it out, and I added some perspective lines, and now it kind of looks as if he's on a webbing, on like a concrete webbing. So I kind of like the that kind of like visual representation of a webbing, even though it's kind of like concrete or whatever. All right, so I think what I want to do is tighten up this arm. I'm just going to scooch it over so you guys can see the arm. That arm. I may have to twist this so you guys can see it. Maybe not. Anyway, we're going to get it. I'm spending way too much time trying to figure it out and not enough time painting. Making space for me in all my visuals. But yeah, tell me how you guys are doing. Leanne and Pets. Good morning. It's morning for me. It's about 10 a.m. where I am, so good morning. Thank you for joining me. How you doing? Is it that? That's the one. I don't know what I did earlier, and I messed up all of my windows, so I can't see. Okay, that's better. That. All right, I think I've done enough. So I am going to tighten up this arm. I like the little details. I might keep it. It looks very, they always show Spider-Man being consumed by the black symbiote, the Venom symbiote. They don't show him ever get consumed by Carnage, and I'm getting a little bit of the Carnage vibe on those on his shoulders and on his muscles, but I don't know if I'm gonna go that route. So maybe I'll just maybe I'll tease it. You gotta appreciate all the AI advertisement. All right, I think we're Gucci. I think we're good. I got my dirty water here, and let's open that up. That looks gross. I probably should have cleaned it. Oh, you got me. I'm getting lazy here in my old age. How you doing, Saboteur? Yeah, I got you. I got you with the link. Today's gonna be kind of short. Simply because we gotta take my car to the shop, my wife's car to the shop to get brakes done, and to do an alignment. I could probably do the brakes. I've done the brakes before. I just don't wanna. Yeah, I have some mechanical skills, not really. I can't tell you all what the moving parts do, but I can put on some brakes. I'll change your oil. I'll put gas in your car. All right. Speaking of putting gas in the car, shall we keep going? It looks a little faded because I think I have my blinds behind me, but my blinds are open. Nothing's changed. Here's my used and dirty palette. This is all the colors that I've used for this painting. I think I'm going to stay away from the oranges right now. I want to keep tightening up his figure. And then the last thing I'm gonna do is probably tape horizontally, vertical, horizontal mambo, vertical, tape down vertically, so I can, this background division will be a lot tighter. All right. I almost feel like doing that now, but I think I'm just gonna. I'm feeling a bit harried. Nobody's fault but my own. I've been talking about self-imposed deadlines so that we can do more, so I can try to do more and be more productive. Let me get you guys a better shot of this if I can. That's not helping. Yeah, self-imposed deadlines so that I can be more productive and test myself. All right, so I'm gonna what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start a little small here. So I'm just gonna put indentations of where the lines are gonna go underneath them. Leave it to me. I usually end up talking about warming up. I haven't warmed up, and now I'm trying to do somewhat straight lines, and now I'm going to be really upset at myself. Is these moments in an art piece where you feel like you're near the finish line, but you also feel like you have a lot of stuff to do? If this was more casual, if I didn't try to make this as something as of a test for me, I would have been a little bit more calm and casual. I really don't care that the perspectives are not 100%. All right. But yeah, how is everyone doing? If you're doing anything at all. Might be too early for some to be out here painting and chilling the way I be out here. I'm a weirdo that way. I do feel kind of lost right now. There's so many things that I want to do, and I don't feel like I am doing any of them. All right. I think I might be thinking ahead too. There's a couple other stuff that I got that I want to do. So. I'm using gouache. So all I did was moisten a little bit of my dirty palette, some dark red, more like a wine color, and I don't mind too much what color it is because I just want to rub out some of the ink, God help me, some of the paint. I want to draw out towards the pencil marks I made. I need a visual representation. All right. Can I say something though? I like that hand. When I was looking at this yesterday, to see where I needed to, what I needed to work on. That hand might be the most successful piece of the whole painting. Look at those hands, those fingers. It's the little things, y'all. It's the little things. You have to embrace the little things. It's too much. And I need to have grips. It's because I'm trying to move too quickly. That's the second time in a recent painting where my hand loses the grip of the, I almost lost it again, of the brush. I just feel I gave him too much of a highlight. So I'm just trying to redefine the figure a bit. This is the time to do it. I want to at least get it done, even though I may not be able to seal it. I use a wax to seal, and then that's going to take about a day or so. I feel like that's too much. I don't know if I can find that right blue, so I'm just gonna wet that here and spread it up, and maybe it'll give me a nice blend. It's not too distracting. Gotta love gouache. I kind of felt like I overdid that highlight there anyway. I'm gonna do the same to this black and blend out towards that major highlight on the thigh, on the thunder thigh. So, Kane the Man, how are you? Kane the Man used to be Random Seal. Is that right? I did that to somebody. I incorrectly hey man, I remember you, you're from so-and-so. And he was like, no, I'm not. And I think he left. But Kane, welcome. Have I considered a catchword or catchphrase yet? The only one that I say is at the end of it, where I say, I'll draw you later. I think that's kind of cheesy and cute. But no catchphrases. There's no mellow glazing, which is kind of, I wouldn't do that. I don't know. Do I need a catchphrase, bro? You guys are going to have to create a catchphrase for me. Veronaire, how are you? Let me see. My channel is called Arts of the Round Table. I can do something cheesy like saving you a seat at the table. See you next time. I don't know. use that. Which one? Mellow glazing. No, man, I can't do that. I can't go ahead and steal. That would be hilarious. You know what I should do, Saboteur? If and when Omer's on, I'll casually throw it in there. I'll throw it in there, make pretend that I created it. Like, what the hell? But no, I would not use that. Just rob them. Rob everybody. So. Alright, so all I'm doing today, I think I'm going to just tighten up the figure. I'm going to work. I'm going to eventually tape this thing. Kingdom Man says he's not good with catchphrases. Yeah, me either, man. That's it, man. I even when I started saying "draw you later," I always felt like it was cheesy, but it stuck, and I say it in the end of all my videos, and I say it at the end of all my streams. So that's my jam, man. These won't get tight until I do the background. I'll just keep shrinking the line. Kane, switching over to where the cool kids are. We're all cool kids. I don't mean it like that. I did, Varan, I did check the doodle. It was of the house. I don't think you put your stuff in my community, but you don't check the comments, bruh. Alright. But yes, I did. It was well done, actually. The one I saw was of. It was an architectural drawing. I like that blue there. I'm not gonna lose that blue. My homie Veterinaire there's turning into Stewart from Mad TV. Look what I could do. And I appreciate it. I hope you didn't. Did you really get no, I'm not even gonna ask. Hopefully you didn't get in too much trouble. Kane says he's traveled here. You've traveled where? I'm not gonna do too much here. Kane, you moving back and forth, is that because you are scrolling? Are you doom scrolling while I'm painting for you? For you, man? Wow. There's no honor, man. Verinaire asks, did I take any reference from Pinterest? No, not specifically. I've drawn Spider-Man so often that this seems to be the case. This seems to be the way I used it. I have looked at images in Pinterest of, it's mainly gymnasts. But you're gonna make me, I always bring out my toys. I use these figurines mostly. just to get certain angles and shots. Just because I don't want to keep Pinterest open, and I don't want it to influence what I'm looking at, what I'm seeing. Sometimes, as an artist, you can't separate the two, if that makes sense. And then the spots. Just do what you can. Obviously, you're never going to get the exact poses, but you get so close. I mean, everything is an extreme. I don't use that one as much. I use her actually a lot for my slim or mainly my Spider-Man poses. So I like this figurine just because of the articulation. You get a lot of tightness on with the knees, those joints, and then you just have to make sure you create the muscle folds. And Vernier, my Vernier, you should be able to find me on the Mellow AOTRT, just like my YouTube page. I may need this one and more water. On one of these paintings, I'm gonna have to learn how to mix a more consistent paint. Because I'm fascinated by these artists that can just have one smooth, consistent brushstroke. It doesn't really benefit my style, but you gotta try it once. Kane's gonna get dizzy. But I think to do that I need a different gouache. I think I'm gonna try acrylic gouache eventually. But I don't know if I want to do heavily graphic style paintings. I kind of like the way my paintings are evolving. And lucky you guys, you get to witness the evolution. I think I'm going to. I didn't do so much of his webbing in the last painting I did. I might do it on this one, even though I'm kind of dreading that idea, even as I mention it. So maybe I'll just give the impression. But no, it'll look cool, I think. I don't know. I have enough time to wrestle with that. I'm doing lines here that you probably won't even see when it dries. So, but it's more for me, for highlights. If I add the highlights later. See you later, Veronaire. Keep your studies up. I appreciate you taking your time to come through here. And yes, good luck on your studies. Good luck on what you're studying on. And that's it. Do you, boo-boo? Do you? I didn't think I was going to do it, but I'm going to have to mess with this. There's too much going on in his chest. I'm going to change his music too. And I need to stop dipping my water in my brush in dirty water. I just need some funk, man. No, you don't have to apologize for missing any stream. So. Just don't do it again. I'm kidding. This Spider-Man is jacked. Yeah, I need to dip my water in dirty. I need to. Yeah, that'll be the catchphrase. You guys have a good one. I gotta dip my water in dirty. That'll work. So, oh, here we go. So I'm gonna create my own music channel. Just so I can play stuff in the background, play my tunes in the background, and not get not have to worry about copyright or ads. Good gravy. I need something dark. I think what I'm gonna have to do is I actually might have to clean my palette so I can get fresher, brighter colors again. I don't want to lose these purples that I have in his hand. And as you can see, my palette's pretty dirty. I don't want to lose those. I'm trying to do some of this webbing early so it'll dry and it'll ghost in the background. But I really don't want to do these. I'm gonna regret it. But I think having the webbing in the hands is kind of cool. All right. I think that highlight there is messing with me. Right now I'm suffering from, what's the expression about losing the tree despite the forest, or losing this forest despite the tree? You guys know what I'm talking about? That I'm caught up too early, too quickly on finer details, because my eyes are stuck right here and not on the whole figure. Kane, if you don't mind me asking, what time is it where you're watching from? Don't like that. Don't like that.
Jenny, we need you to fill the spacecraft. What's your plan?
6:24. Wow.
Build and ride the new Galacticoaster at Legoland, Florida.
$6:20 a.m. Okay, so you're back in time. Well, nothing happens between that and 10 a.m., 10:30, where I am. Oh, I can use this one. Yeah, I don't like this hand. I don't think the anatomy is right. You're in Alaska. Thanks, man. So you're in Alaska, and there was a dude yesterday that jumped on that I greeted him. Hey, man, how you doing? You're from Alaska. He was like, no, I'm not. I'm Canadian. He sounds like Buffalo Bill. I'm Canadian. And he left. Yeah. That's what happens when you make assumptions. Well, welcome again from Alaska. I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, I think the best thing I can do right now is let this dry. Well, it is close, but I don't think the gentleman appreciated that I said, "Hey, man, you're from Alaska." No, no. He left too fast for me to apologize. I'm sorry, and he was gone. I appreciate all of you guys. It's amazing to me. It really is. It's something that I have yet to really appreciate. Really appreciate. Peeps from India and the UK and Germany. Someone from Ukraine. Hope they're doing all right. I had someone from Iran. I hope they're doing all right. Denmark. It's really humbling. It doesn't add any status to me. It's just really cool that people from different places can come and enjoy. Stop getting them upset. Seb, it's not. It's. I gotta stop making assumptions of where I remember people from. I can't remember where I'm from most of the time or where I'm going. So he had every right. Can you imagine? Hey man, I remember you. How you doing? You're from No, I'm not. You don't even know me. I hope you don't come on and be like, freaking making fun of me too, bro. I'm not making fun of you. I'm making fun of myself for making assumptions. And if you guys are old enough to know, when you assume, you make an ass out of you and Yumi. Make fun of hi puffy yummy yummy. I deserve love, some love. I think love can be overwhelming. So give me the money and say, no, I'm just kidding. I just think it's cool, man. I just think it's really cool. I mentioned a lot about being an introvert artist, but I open up when it comes to hanging out with friends. So what I've been trying to do is just imagine you guys are all my buddies. So it makes it easier for me and to be silly a bit, be self-deprecating a bit. So thanks, Kane. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? So what's really cool is that it becomes more. Because now I don't feel like dance, monkey dance. I feel like I want to give you guys something cool to look at. Then eventually I'll give you something cool to talk about. I just feel right now, personally, I haven't shown you guys the best of Schmel. Oh, there you go. It'll be the the best of Schmel. And what I'm doing now is just basically staying in the conversation. These things are popular, so let me paint cool popular things. I can't wait to be able to show you guys really and just cut loose. And I think I'm holding myself back. One, because I'm still learning. Yeah, constipation, artistic constipation. Because I'm not trying to say that every person can draw a Spider-Man or this, that, and the other. If it was the case, then everybody would be doing it, and none of this would be interesting at all. What I really want you guys to say is, I wonder how the heck it's going to look when he does something else. When is he going to cut loose? When is he going to hit that nitro, that nitrous? And I can't wait for that. It's exciting, even for me. No, Kane, I appreciate you going back and forth, bro, because all you're doing for me, my friend, is showing activity, and YouTube likes that stuff. I love that purple in there. But I need to tighten up this hand. What do we got? I got about an hour to go. I think I could do some damage here. So yeah, that's what I really want to. Not only do I want to keep you guys' attention when I'm drawing this type of stuff, because don't get me wrong, I love comics. I love comic books. I love drawing the characters. I love trying to come up with characters, even though I don't write them or write as much. or share my writing, I should say. But that's just kind of like the nature of the beast, right? You have to show people this so that you give them the studio piece so you can give them the personal piece. That's what how actors do it. Like I just saw an ad. For Ben Kingsley, one of my favorite actors. And he's doing a movie where he's playing as Moses, which I think is dope. He looks great. Movie looks good. And then he's also in that movie with the sharks. Which you know is going to be hot trash, but fun nonetheless. And you go, hell yeah. Hell yeah, Ben. You do the passion project, then you do the studio project. Alright. I had to muddy it a bit so I can add the highlights and that would pop. And if I can be honest, this whole race for the race for watch hours, the race for monetization is it really is kind of a drag. But when you're creatively and financially hurting, it's like I need it. But I guarantee you, it's not everything. Seb, I know you and I be talking about AI stuff. And if there's anybody out there that makes music, please hit me up. Because what I would like to do is play music on the back of these streams, like I have been in some of these channels that I listen to. They don't have ads, but I guarantee you, they have their music is AI generated. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna create some AI music, synthy lo-fi BS, just so that we won't be interrupted. And having Chuck follow you is dope. That's cool, man. Chuck is a real cool dude, man. He's so his streams are really cool and quiet. But I don't think the people that know him have found him through Rob. I don't think he knows how cool he is. He's our Elvis. Yeah, hit me up with some synth lo-fi or whatever this crap is. You know what I'm saying? I just need something to play in the background. So I might have to I'm gonna be experimenting with some of that stuff. Jazzy, lo-fi, hip-hop stuff and just playing in the background. Because I just really need noise to cover up all the noise in my house. Yeah, he's super cool, man. He's awesome. Awesome. I gotta share with you the piece he's inking for me. And just I don't know how how I can express how cool that statement is. For me to say out loud. Kane is having a ball. I appreciate that, bro. And I don't think he would mind. I already told him that I am going to be printing it and framing it and putting it on my wall. Yeah, I'll show you in a second. You gotta concentrate on the spider taint. Oh, how about that for a catchphrase? It taint just the paint. That's terrible. A lot of the stuff I've been doing on the side, especially like the Dick Tracy piece, and a lot of those where I'm trying to generate covers or create a cover of a non-fictitious book or a storyline or whatever it is. Really is. It started as, let me see if I can entice a creative like Chuck to ink something of mine. Let me try to do something as close to a comic book image as I can. Let me draw tight. Let me draw this, that, and the other. And what was so cool is that I tried to do it as clean as possible. I did some shading, but I kind of left it open. The picture I drew is of Green Lantern and Steel of DC Comics. And just kind of left it open. And just chit-chatting to him about it on our DMs. I'm like, oh, this is what I was trying to do. And he was like, nah, man, it was perfect. No, I would love to see what he does with yours. I think he would like to. I don't as if I know him. But yeah, man. Excuse me. It's not like he shies away from gore. Some of the pieces he's inked for Rob is gory as all hell, especially on the new one. I think somebody gets split in half. All right, let me set this aside. I'll show you. I'm okay with taking this moment because I think I did really good tightening up the figure. I'm gonna put some tape so I can do a better background. I like that gradient to sharp, so I'm gonna keep that. So this line is gonna be nice and sharp, gradient dark to grayish blue, and then I'm gonna play right here. All right. So while that is germinating in my coconut. Scoogies. I'm gonna ruin it now. So this is the original. Green Lantern, Steel. Amanda Rich, thank you for the compliment. Thank you for coming back. I'm just taking a moment while it dries off. so I can show off this thing here that my boy, homie, did with me. All right. And I don't know how it's going to show up on screen. Anyway, so you can see I try to keep it really tight lines. I didn't do a lot of blending, but just enough. Yeah, we was talking about it. Who was it? Was it Leonardi on steel? No. Who was it? Oh, I'm dying. Excuse me. Angel Dessel, how are you, man? Amanda asks, how long do these masterpieces take? I think I could probably do these in 2 days, maybe 12 hours. Just so the way gouache is, you want to kind of like step away from it every once in a while. They take longer when I'm doing them on live stream, just because I try to limit myself to 2 hours, so it won't be too tiring and overwhelming. And sometimes that type of slow process, that slow going, is not very entertaining. So I drew that Spider-Man. That Spider-Man took me about an hour and a half, 2 hours to draw it. And I've been painting it all week, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, almost 10 hours, give or take, because I have taken breaks. So it has been already 8 hours, and I think I have about another 2 hours. I will be painting again tonight. I will be back around 3-4 o'clock today. So if you're subscribed, make sure you hit that notification bell so you'll know when I'm back on, and join me then as well. I'll appreciate it. So back to Steel. I can't remember who the artist was, Saboteur, but I'm with you. I didn't like it either. I didn't like him. I didn't like the way the whole storyline from the death of Superman kind of generated into that type of stuff. It'll take you about a year. It's amazing. I'm like having two different conversations. All right. So anyway, I am going to. So I don't know if that's gonna see. That's Chuck's digital inks on. I'm gonna scooch that over. Maybe you guys can see them both. How cool is that? Oh, that's almost. Let me see if I can get it close enough to be to scale. That's pretty cool. It's hard because of the glare on my phone, but yeah, and I love the just kind of like the liberties. Like I didn't really know what to do with the space or the aura around Green Lantern, John Stewart. So I love what he did for the aura, like the broken lines. So good. And how about this for heart palpitations? He was doing a live stream, inking some of it, and I was able to catch it. I was driving at the time, so don't do this, people. And then I just pulled over, waiting for my son. But yeah, just look at the metal texture on the arm, bro. What the hell? Like, all right, guys, I'm a nerd for this stuff. So you guys might be like, so what's so freaking exciting? You might have to live a little. How cool is that, man? Look at the detail. Look at the shine. It's so good. I'm sorry if it blurs up, but you know, I really did. Do you remember me joining? Right? It was just, I try to be as vague. I was actually looking at that dude, that Leonard. I think it is Rick Leonardi's artwork, the artist in the time. I can't remember. But it's so good. And it's just so, I told him, you have no idea the feels, the bucket list feeling that I'm experiencing to have a professional artist, a professional inker that's been in the industry, that has inked people that I've admired and copied, and to be cool enough to be like, yeah, you're a good artist too. Like, I'm in my mid-40s, man. You guys don't know how that compliment just wakens up 12-year-old, 13-year-old Mel that was doing this for funsies and always wanted to see my stuff in print, always wanted to see my stuff alongside those. So, anyway, I think it's awesome. He's awesome. I think it's awesome. We'll have to earwig him Saboteur. Isn't that cool, man? And then he just like, oh, hey, Mel, working on this. Sorry that I'm like, bruh, I am in no place to rush you. I'm in no place to put any deadlines on you. I'm in no place to tell you to get on it. I am humbled by the fact that I once said, I would love for you to ink my stuff. And he said, I would love to ink your stuff. That's it. Game over. From Landon Hubert Studio, who one of the guys that catches my streams every once in a while. He questioned when I asked him, hey, would you like to collaborate? He said, why? That's why. That type of feeling between two artists, that connection between two artists who love what they do what they love, doing something together with no pretenses, no financial gain or burden in between. It's just, I love to do this. Would you like to do that with me? Hell yeah, let's get her done. That is awesome to me. That is awesome. So, I've already earwigged him and Rob Norton. A Rob Norton penciled, a Chuck Gibson inked, and a Mellow painted would be friggin' that, and then you can quit. Then I can quit. So when I did this piece, I know I finished it. It's not even done. Let's call it 98. Was one of those things that I wanted to share and say, look, I can pencil. I showed you guys the inks live, and I painted it over my inks, over the printed pencils. It's everything that I'm trying to do in this channel, in this career, is show that it can be done and that I'm available. Let's do it now while I'm affordable. I'm kidding. But that's true. Let's do it while we can do it. Let's do it while it's cheap for everyone. And now we're having fun. That's funny. But yeah, so this is the results of that. And this isn't. This is right on Bristol. This is the actual printed copy original pencils, printed, inked, and painted. And I think side by side is really cool to see. Even for me, the pencils retained. She's the only one that changed because I really didn't like the way the eyes came out. So as a inker and then the painter, I can make those decisions, but not me. Uh-oh, Kane's counting down to go to school. But dude, yeah, send me your next cover, dude. I don't know. I'll look at it. But yeah, bro. All I want to do through this year, yes, I would love to make money off of my art, obviously. I would love to make money off of this channel, obviously. I don't hide that fact. I don't hide the headline. I don't hide it. I am unemployed, so this is what I'm doing full time to get money. And a lot of this is to show other creators, not to outshow them or to say, hey, I'm better than you. No, what I'm trying to say is hopefully this piques your interest, that you want to work with me and we can do something together, or we can collaborate to build something, to plant the seeds so that we can reap what we sow as creatives. All right. That is my that's my goal. That's my goal. There's another artist, inker, by the name of Duck Bacon. If you haven't had a chance, goes to his website. It's spelled exactly the way it sounds, Duck Bacon. I sent him a few pieces. This was one of them. And as you can tell, I kind of went to town on this, on the pencils of this, just to kind of like convince him subconsciously to want to ink it. And he just let me know a couple days ago. I reached out. There's a bunch of artists out there that and that I consider friends. 'Cause once you start seeing people pop up either in your feed or you're popping up in their feed, it just this weird materialized friendship. You end up looking forward to seeing their names come up, and you're looking forward to talk and see how they're doing. And you develop this care and this concern as a friend or as a creative with these people. And I sent them a wellness. I haven't seen them in a while. Sent them a, hey, how you doing? Hope you're doing good. I'm thinking about you. And he was like, hey, I'm working on this piece. So he hasn't sent me any peaks. So I cannot wait to see what he does with this, because anyway, I'm excited. I'm excited for that, and I can't wait to share that with you guys. Hey Amanda, thank you for joining the Full Desk Experience. Yeah, Sab, right? Like, if you don't see him for a while, you kind of send him, but hey, you good? A little pulse check. I remember when I first met you, just through DMs and through chat, I just started to notice that we would be popping up in the same live streams. And I'm like, am I stalking this dude? Is he stalking me? Is he studying? I'm kidding. I think that's cool there. That's cool there. But yeah, dude, Doug Bacon. Check him out on IG. Check him out on YouTube. I wish I was a lot quicker with sending out links and things like that. But I cannot wait. That's gonna be cool. But yeah, dude, send me a cover. A cover. Send me an image. I was just, you know what is funny? I was actually thinking about that. One of your covers with Chuck's inks this morning before you even mentioned that. And that is freaking weird. That's really weird. God is good, man. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Once you saw my fisto, you know, I wish I have a copy. I don't know if I have a full print or scan of that fisto. I only have a progress piece, and it's in my slideshow here. Can I pause? There it is. Did I pause it? I did pause it. I think that is about done. I can't remember. Unsigned yet. I haven't signed it yet. Man, this one was really cool to do. Using the action figure and using some inspiration from Grayskull Mountain. Oh, not Grayskull, not the mountain. Grayskull, the castle, the toy. Trying to match the green. Oh, we got our time check. 7:03. I probably have like 15-20 minutes to go, which is why I haven't shown any of the painting. Let me move this out the way. You guys like Thundercats? Yeah, I like that one too. I have to update so I can show you guys the other fisto I did. Yes, it is. That was fun to do. It was fun to give away. It was really touching to hear his response to it. He did a video of when he received it and what it meant to him, and I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting that. Sometimes we forget as creators that what it means to some people to be seen and to be heard and appreciated. And I didn't know him then. I didn't know anything about him. This was right after I saw his video for his own books, and I said I would like to pay for. I want to buy these. And in the meantime, I'd like to send you something because I'm like, that'd be freaking cool, man. Can I send you this? Because I was thinking about him when I was drawing it. I know people in my other stream are like, what the hell is he talking about? Here, I'll play the slideshow. And even I was touched when you read it. So, I mean, when he shared it, we just want to be seen, man. as creatives, and we do this in a faceless medium. You guys don't really see my face. I don't show my face as often. He rarely does, but I don't know him. I feel like I know the guy, kind of, sort of. We have the same likes and things like that. I earwigged him, and we're going to attempt to get together and do some artwork. Do a stream together. That'll be kind of cool. Honestly, I'm a selfish dude too, because I'm not an indie creator or anything like that. I don't have a lot of original characters to draw. So when I felt like a stalker for him too. I was like, send me these images of your characters. I will draw fan art for you, no problem. I've had to freeze frame his videos to try to capture images, unsuccessfully. So, what am I talking about? Okay. Anyway, that's for that. Alright, I'm gonna play, and then I'm gonna just letting you guys know this is for sale in my Ko-fi. That's for sale in my Etsy store. That's for sale in my Etsy. So that's for sale in my Etsy, I believe. This is for a book cover that I did. That's for sale. And it's going to be on auction next week. This is a book cover I did. I did about 7 book covers for this company, this production company, Picture Perfect Versus. I'm saying production company, but that doesn't sound right. Publishing company. I don't remember if I have that thing up. Yes, dude, I should really, I don't know if I have it as a print now. Now I feel kind of silly. I'm going to have to create a print for it. But yeah, this is Picture Perfect Versus, local book publishing joint here in Florida. And this was my second book cover ever painted, and it's a mix of gouache and Photoshop, painting in Photoshop, and just a blend of the two. 4 shows, those 4 YouTube channels are going to be auctioning off some of these pieces. But if you want to buy this without having to bid for it, go to my Ko-fi shop. It's right here, the bottom of the screen, my Ko-fi shop. The links right there. The links right there. Go there. If you don't want to have to bid for people and fight tooth and nail and pull each other's hair out, go there first and get it. That is a 10 by 20 Spider-Man painting on canvas. Here, in case you guys don't believe me, because everything has to be proof, right? That's the canvas. It's already been prepped. It's waxed. You can pour water on this and it'll just bead off. I don't recommend you do that. Okay, so this is available. So go to my coffee shop. The link is there. That is available for purchase. What else we got? Bam. My gouache painting of the Riddler. One of my favorite paintings I've done. It's called New Year Old Friends. I painted this after my first year of painting gouache. Saying goodbye to the old year and looking forward to the new one. And here we go. All right, that's that. That's that. This is pencil on artboard, obviously. It has been sprayed with fixative, so it's protected. I don't know if I'm going to paint this. I've had it like this for maybe a year already. I think it would look beautiful in paint, but I'm not quite sure. This was one of my first attempts of trying to get really, not detailed, but really clean lines on artboard, especially with my style where I do a lot of rubbing of the graphite and using an electric eraser to get the details of the face. But yeah, Chitara, yo. Give me a second while I put my stuff away. Yeah, so I think that's what I'm going to do. This is pretty much all set. I am going to get some tape. I really don't know. Can I ask you guys, what is TDAC? What am I missing there? But okay, but 90 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna tape this. I want to work on the backgrounds. That's probably what I'll be doing for this evening's stream. Ah, gotcha. Okay. The Amazing Digital Circus. Okay, I can dig it. Ah, because it's in your name. Good gravy. I thought it was something that I showed that I didn't know. But okay, I see you guys making friends. Making friends. All right, so I'm gonna tape this, paint that, tighten up my lines, and I think that's it for me this morning. Kane, make sure you get to school on time. Thank you everybody for showing up, showing out, hanging out. I appreciate you. If you haven't, or if you're not, hit the subscribe button, hit the like, leave a comment, give me some hearts emojis and all that stuff. Let the YouTubes know you like my stuff and you want to see more of it. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when I'm on. I will be on later on today. Depending how everything goes tomorrow, I may or may not be on tomorrow. And I'm going to be limited next week, maybe Monday and Tuesday. And then I'm not going to be streaming live because I will be with family. I got family coming. My daughter's graduating, and it's gonna be a good time. So I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. I'll see you guys soon. Come back for that some mellow glazing. Nah, kidding. Come back for some cool art. And I'll save you a seat at the table. No, that still doesn't fly. That doesn't fly. We'll keep trying. And I need for you guys, if you're going to come back, I need you to help me with some catchphrases. Right now, I got the nerdiest, I'll draw you later. But yeah, tasteful. I appreciate you. All right, you guys, I'm going to let the music play me out. This is Arts of the Round Table. My name is Mello, and God bless you. I love you, mean it. Until next time, I'll draw you later. Bye-bye.